Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video, and I think this is episode 5 now. And yeah, today we are playing against Ashton United at home, and if I go to the schedule, I believe, Nuneaton Borough at home as well in the following game afterwards. So, when was the last time you was with us? You was with us for the FA Cup drama. So we had this game here against Basingstoke. Our follow-up game was a 0-0 draw with Kidderminster. We played well, but unfortunately we just couldn't break them down. It was one of those games that you just kind of want to forget. Look, both teams roughly around the same, didn't have much possession, but it was a draw. 0-0, it'll do. It wasn't a loss, so we'll take that. Then, talking of losses, we went on into the third round qualification in the FA Cup. And as you may see, yes, we lost 3-1 at home to a team 2 divisions, 2 tiers, 3 tiers below us. It's not good enough. Didn't take this very well. It was not a good performance. We dominated the stats, yes, but they clearly were just better than us. They came out with a 3-1 victory. We just wasn't at the races. It was quite disappointing, to be honest. But yeah, we came away with a defeat. So now we're not in the FA Cup anymore, so we can focus back on the league. So, next league game against Alfreton. We went and won 2-0. We played okay. I think we've played better games, but a goal on the 36th minute and a goal on the 37th minute from both our strikers, Holm and Paul, which pleased me because it was like nothing was happening and all of a sudden we grabbed 2 goals, so I was pretty impressed with that. So we carried on and won that one. Then, obviously, we've had a little break, so we played a friendly, winning friendly against City and lost 2-0 to Man City under-23s. We won't even get started on that one. Now, the last match, we've just played Chorley away. Now, Chorley were massive favourites to beat us, and we've come away with a 0-0 draw. We didn't perform that badly. I mean, the stats say otherwise, but I don't think we performed that badly. Defence was good again. Jones with another man of the match. James Jones is doing a good job for us back there. But we did come away with another point. So, where does that leave us in the table? That leaves us 4th place in the Conference North. It's a very, very close table at the minute. As you can see, you've got AFC Telford here, 3 points behind us. So, any slip, we're out of the playoffs, really. But realistically, we should be down here when Nuneaton Borough and... Well, I've just realised 2 teams are playing today. Ashton United and Nuneaton Borough, both in the relegation zone. So, I would hope we'd go and get a double win here, 6 points, that would be nice. And Thompson, our clean sheets from our goalkeeper, he's doing a very good job. He's got 7 clean sheets out of 10 appearances actually, so that's pretty decent. So he's doing good for us. But yeah, we're going to get into the game now. Or actually no, one more thing. We've got a new player in our team since the last episode. Daniel Inti? Daniel Inti, I think I'll go with. The director of football found this fella, and I thought I'd give him a chance. And he's by far our best player. He's been all around the world. He's played a lot of Conference North. Played a year in the National, but he's been in the North other than that. And yeah, he could be a decent player. So he's played a couple of games for us already. And yeah, let's just get into this, and hopefully we can come out with a nice victory. I wouldn't expect any otherwise. I expect 3 points here and hopefully 3 points against Nuneaton as well. But I'm not sure. That's not the team that's meant to be starting. Paul's meant to be in. Metz is on the bench. So our new boy Intai is here in the right wing. I had to move him forward because, as you can tell, back here, I'm training him for this role. But back here he's not that good at the moment, so we'll play him in his best role for now. And yeah, other than that, I think that's our teams. We got Thompson in goal, Woodcock, Hannigan, Golding, Jones, and then we got which one did I just say? Yeah, and then we got Hancock, Malt, Dawson, and then Intai a little bit ahead of them, and then we got Holm and Paul in the attack. So maybe we can come away with a result today. I'm not going to be too confident after we lost 3-1 at home to a team 3 divisions or 2 divisions below us. So I'm a little bit disappointed. But fingers crossed we can come out and improve. So that's their team. They're going 4-4-2. And I've just realised I haven't been doing the reading out the teams to you for the last few games. Because I'm still trying to get used to doing this. But I will try and remember, and hopefully every time I'll do it, because it is helpful to read them out. So we're going to go in that team talk. We've told them that they should be doing well and the media's right to back them and prove the media right. Now let's do this. We're kicking off today. Hennigan, Golding, and he's now routed the ball, and it's the end of the first highlight. It was the kick-off highlight really, but every time we seem to kick off, we seem to always give the ball away. As you see the end of the highlight, we're passing the ball, well, kicking it long and giving it away to them, which is disappointing, but hopefully we'll get out of that at some point. We're going to give them a get creative because they're not actually doing anything, so that's not good. And here we go, first highlights. Peeling goes long with a kick for Ashton. Now it's Jackson. Can one of our players win this ball and counter-attack for us? Yes, Jake Molt does very well. And now it's Hancock. He's gone forward with a long pass. James Paul's got in behind him, and Paul is still going. Paul, come on! James Paul makes it 1-0 to Altrincham 20 minutes into the match. That is absolutely fantastic from Paul. Long ball there from Josh Hancock, and James Paul was in behind the defence, and fantastic from the boys. As we're seeing it again, the defender there, number 4, Chalmers, didn't do very well. And then it was just a fantastic finish from James Paul, really. So, 1-0 up already. Things are going to plan, but as you've seen prior on this, things don't always go to plan for this Altrincham side. We was 2-0 up against that lower team, Basingstoke, and still managed to draw that game. So that was eventful, wasn't it? So, yeah, we're just going to see what we can do. We're not going to get too excited, and we are conceding. Oh, he's offside. It's been disallowed. It's been disallowed. No panic. No panic in here. Terrible defending from us. Oh, look how far offside he is. That's crazy. Clearly doesn't know the rules. So far offside, and we are still 1-0 up. Thanks to the linesman getting the call right. I mean, if he got that wrong, he needed to go back and get his eyes tested, to be honest with you. He was miles off. So we're going to give him another get creative and hope we can get a second goal here before... Oh, Nuneaton are losing, so that's good news. Before we can mess this up. But we are going in 1-0 at half-time. I found that telling them not to get complacent the last few games has been upsetting them. So I'm going to just go in and say I'm pleased with how you're playing. Let's see if that works, because I've been upsetting the team at half-time a lot. So we'll go in and we'll see what they think of that one. And second half begins. And is Chalmers going to... pass it forward? No. End of highlight anyway. So, yeah, Ashton United are not the best of teams, but we are making them look good. But now the stats are starting to go into our power now. They're starting to go into our favour. But Jackson with the corner. Oh, so close from the Ashton United corner there to being 1-1. We definitely need to... Right, we're going to get Molt off. He's picked up a knock. We're going to bring on Williams. Molt's normally the player we bring off anyway. He's a good player, he's our captain, but he's not fit enough to play 90 minutes. So he never really makes 90 minutes. So Paul was doing well. We're going to get Hulme off, I think. Hulme has not had the best of games. He's been there, but he hasn't done too much. We're going to get Metz on for him. And we're going to swap Paul and Metz. Will that work? Yeah, that'll work. And now, hopefully we can cling on. Hancock with a free kick on the edge of their area. Ooh, it's just wide. Disappointing free kick, really. It wasn't the best strike. We're going to make our last sub. I think we'll make our last sub about now. Who's not playing very well? To be honest, they're all playing about average. I'm going to take off Dawson and bring on Richmond. Because I'm trying to use Richmond as a central player now we got Entai. I don't want to drop Richmond fully because Richmond's a good player. So, hopefully Richmond's going to be okay in the midfield. It says he can play there. So I'm hoping that he'll be fine. And we are clinging on. We're running out of time. There's 1 minute left. We're into added time. Into added time now. And what's going to happen? The whistle's going to go and we are going to beat Ashton United here. 1-0 at home at Moss Lane. We're starting to make this place into a bit of a fortress in the league. In the cup, wasn't great, was it? But in the league, it's going very well here at Moss Lane. I'm very, very happy. And now Richmond. It's into Williams. Ford. And there we are. There is full time. Referee delayed that a little bit there. Made me look silly. But we have won this game. And it's a very, very good performance from us. So we're going to calmly tell them, I'm actually going to say you played better. So I've demotivated, who's this? Williams. Oh well. We all know they didn't play that well. We've seen them play better on the video, and I've seen them play better off of the video. So a little bit disappointing, but we did win. 3 points are 3 points at the end of the day. You can't complain about getting 3 points. And also, we have opened a gap here to Telford, who are 9th. And if Brackley do lose, there is a nice little gap. Well, even if Brackley win, there's a 4-point gap to Hereford. So we're in a good place now. We're looking okay. We're looking okay at the moment. Don't know how long it'll last. Oh yeah, and that was a fan day, I forgot to mention. So guys, the people that are going to be disappearing, waiting for the next match, we'll see you there. And the guys that are staying with me will press through the days. Now, anything that we need to go and speak about? I don't think so. I think it's more of just advancing to our next game, really. There doesn't appear to be any transfer activity. I'm not one to just go snooping around the free agent, especially because we got no wages. So I'm just kind of just rolling with the team we've got for now. It's working. And at the end of the season, hopefully bringing in a load of Premier League players that are going to get released, or, you know, like the youth released players and championship released players, pick up some of them. That's the plan at the end of the season. But otherwise, until then, we're just going to roll with what we got, I think. Maybe in January, if there's a couple of good loan players that come up, maybe we'll pick up them. Just offer that guy a trial to see what he's like. But yeah, basically just bringing in players we need, not bringing in players just for the sake of bringing in players. I've just realised the Hereford game's coming up, so Pearson's going to come on trial with us. We'll see what he's like. Normally you can assess how good they are from the original stats that your coaches say. Normally, but my coaches aren't very good. So we need to be a little bit careful with that. And now we're just waiting on the time. It's just ticking through. Ticking through. Right. Backup player still could improve. Brendan Pearson. Right. We'll give him his week trial. See what he's like. He's at the club for at least a week anyway. So we'll see what's going on there. Now, this is a player I have been looking at. Marcus Tudgay. I know he's a former Sheffield Wednesday, is it? And Nottingham Forest, maybe? Oh, and Coventry. He's been at Charlton, Nottingham Forest, Barnsley, Wednesday, and Derby County. He's a kind of player that I'd like to bring in, but I don't see it happening due to the fact they don't want to let him go. A few divisions below us. But maybe he can try and force the move. Oh, they've accepted the trial. Okay. Interesting. I didn't expect that to happen. Marcus Tudgay, they've accepted the trial. So what happens now then? He's contracted at Aldershot. What division are they in? They're in the Vanarama National League. But apparently the trial has been accepted. Right, I don't know what that means, guys. I really don't know what that means to a player that's in a club already. Never ever had that happen where it's accepted a trial for a player that's already in a club. We'll say we're familiar with it. We're going to focus down the wings, as we always do. Right, maybe they should have just focused down the left. I wasn't really paying attention. And then we're going to higher press and then end that. Fantastic from, well, it was a fantastic team talk, whatever it's called, before I messed it up there at the very, very end. Pre-match tactical briefing is what it's called. I was just being daft. So now we're coming into the last few clicks, I think, before we actually get into the match, I hope. Yeah, here we go. Fitness test. Connor Hampson is past fit to play. Now, I don't know who is currently in our left back, but bear with. So, hello, ladies and gentlemen that are coming back. Welcome back. We're here for the Nuneaton Borough game at home at Moss Lane. So, we're going to go into this now. Not a lot's happened since you left us. We're just going to have a look. I think one thing that has happened is Hampson is fit to play, and I have promised Vassie that I need to play him as well, so I need to put him in the team. So, anything else I want to change? I don't think so. Thompson's doing very, very well in goal. He's keeping a lot of clean sheets, so I'm happy with him. O'Neill down here. This Thompson's been complaining about not playing. Johnson needs to leave. He's on a no contact. It's fine. Downing's, yeah. Right, we're just going to get into this, guys, and see what happens. We're going to submit team. I think that's our best team. I would say it is. So today's team for us, for Altrincham, is in goal Tony Thompson, and then we've got Jan Vassie, Golding, Hannigan, Hampson, and then in the midfield we've got Hancock, Moult, Dawson, and Entai a little bit ahead of them, and then we've got Hulme and Paul, the main two up front, and we're playing against this team here in Nuneaton Borough. I recognise Adam McGurk. Obeng, I think I've seen him before. Molyneux, no, never heard of him. Bowie, I've seen before. I think they've got a good team, especially as well because they've got a lot of real faces. So that does concern me a little bit. So we're going to assertively tell them we should be winning this one comfortably. Play your game and we'll win it. And then we'll go here and we will say, I believe there's a lot more to come from you. Right, so let's get into this and see if we can beat Nuneaton Borough at Moss Lane as well. If we win this, it'll be a 6-point episode, unbeaten, 2 wins, 2 out of 2. I'll be very happy. But if we don't win this, it'll be a little tiny bit disappointing because Nuneaton Borough are a team we should be beating. But yeah, they seem to have taken a fall from grace. Nuneaton used to be, I think, conference, normal conference national, whatever it's called, Vanarama National. But yeah, I think we can do this. We've got Paul, Moult, and he's played one forward. That's very nice in T. Cross it in, Hulme. Just wide, just off the side netting. Come on, lads. Let's just keep going and let's get an early goal. Hopefully before the 25th minute or so we can be a bit more comfortable in this game. We're going to get creative. We need to be more comfortable. As soon as we've scored, that is when we can relax a tiny bit. At the moment, we can't really relax. We're a bit nervous. As you can tell, they're composed. The team are composed. At least they're not getting nervous, but we're going to show some passion. We're not showing any sort of desire to win this game at the moment. 11 shots, 6 on target with no highlights. No highlights at all so far in our first half. Oh, here we go. We got one. Hancock. Ooh, just wide. Well, we did have one highlight earlier, but it wasn't really worth showing, was it? And after a boring first half, it's 0-0. Interesting. So we're going to go to the dressing room. We're going to team talk. We're going to are we going to assertively? Yeah. We're going to say, I'm not happy with your performance out there, assertively. So hopefully they'll listen to that. Is there anything I can change? Not really. We've got our best team out there, to be honest with you. And we're just going to have to carry on and just hope we can get something out of this. And that's Balford. Seems to be just wasting time on the ball. Yeah, it's the end of that highlight. I was thinking that was a real highlight there for a second, but it is not. Anything happening? It looks like they're trying to play more disciplined. Get creative. I'm wondering it. We're going to try something I haven't tried with this team yet. We are going to go for a more possession style for a moment. I just have a feeling that shorter passing is going to work this team down a bit. We're going to counter press when possession's been lost as well. We're going to stop distributing to the flanks because that's not actually essential for the moment. We're going to press play a moment, so I think I'm going to bring in T off for this, and we're going to go back to the flat 4-4-2. We're going to get in T off, and we're going to get on Simon Richmond, who was doing a good job before I dropped him, and also Moult's going to come off for Williams again, the sub we always make. So it's going to be a double change. hoping that we can make a bit of a difference here and win this game. Gonna get creative again. Here we go, they're all inspired. Getting creative, and we're controlling possession a tiny bit more now. Here we go, we have an attack. It's Vassi or Vassi is one or the other. Hulm's just headed it on, no one's pressed it. Hulm with a lovely cross in the middle, Paul, unlucky. Now it's come back out to Dawson. Dawson, go out wide. He has gone out wide, he's gone out to Hampson. Hampson with the lovely delivery in. Paul! It's too easy for Balford. Too easy. We're not creating enough good chances. Our chances are really, really poor chances that we are creating. And it is very, very disappointing. Oh no, McGurk is through. We're losing. We're losing to Nuneaton Borough of 22nd in the league. We are losing to 22nd in the league. Brilliant. Oh, brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. What do I do? What do I do? Right, we're going to change this again. It's clearly not the way we like to play. We're going to leave that because I want to press. We're going to go for that. We're going to go extra tempo. We're also going to go to transition actually and put that back on. And we're going to distribute quickly and try and win this game. Disappointing. Really disappointing. We're going to demand more from the players too. Now it's Hampson with the free kick on the 82nd minute. Crosses it across the pitch and it's just awful. We've given it away again. It's Hannigan, Golding, Hannigan. And now we're just wasting time. Now it's Williams. Now it's Hannigan. We need to go forward. We've gone forward but with no sort of accuracy. There's Dawson out wide there to Hancock. And now it's back to Dawson. Now it's Williams. Williams hits one. Oh! Off the crossbar. Hume! Yes! Come on, 1-1. I honestly thought that ball was out of play, hence why I didn't have any reaction. I didn't think that shot by Williams was hitting the crossbar, and then I thought when it hit the crossbar it went out of play. But brilliant from Jordan Hume. He caught me out. He just made the ball and just went for it. And that was brilliant. Williams, good shot. And then Hume just gambled, and he was in the right place at the right time. Well played. Well played by Hume. We're not going to make our last sub. I don't feel we need to. If we have to just sit here and have a draw, we'll have a draw. We haven't been exactly at our best, but a draw is better than a loss. But we have a chance here. Dawson. Can we win it in the last minute of the game? Williams. I don't think we can. I think the game is over. Yeah, I would say it's over. Williams has crossed it in. Bowie. And there we go. 1-1 draw at home to Nuneaton Borough. I would have expected a win. But remember, pre-season we were expected to be in the relegation battle. So, overall, you can't be too upset. But I will tell them you were not good enough. You should be winning. Because apparently we've all got the ambition to be higher up in the table now all of a sudden. And we expect to be beating teams like Nuneaton. But it's okay. It's not a bad episode. 4 points from possible 6. We'll take it. And I'll just press on these. Yeah, rescue late draw, but it could have been worse, couldn't it? So let's go to the schedule and we'll see where we're going to be coming back. I don't care about the FA Trophy, so that's not going to be an option. Really don't care about it. I would say... we're in November right now. End of October, start of November. So maybe Darlington? Or maybe Darlington Stockport? Yeah, because didn't we play Darlington before? Yeah, we played Darlington before and we beat them, so maybe not Darlington. Do you know what? We'll give it nearly 2 month gap here, I think. Do you know what, guys? I'm not sure. It will either be the Stockport game here with Guiseley, or we may come back for Brackley and Telford. I think maybe Brackley Telford actually start of December. We'll come back for those two, and then after that we'll go into January. So yeah, we will do Brackley and Telford next episode. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you're new around here, subscribe for more, and if you enjoyed this, leave a like, because it all helps me. And yeah, I'll show you the table before I go. Actually, I didn't think about that. We're in 4th place, so we're doing okay. But yeah, I've been Chris12LFC, and I will see you later.